Have you ever held on so tightly to something that you didn't realize it was the very thing holding you back? This is the story of a fisherman and a lesson in surrender. There was once a man who lived by the sea. He had been a fisherman all his life. The ocean was his friend, his teacher, and his home. He owned a small wooden boat, old but faithful. It had carried him through storms and sunsets. So when he heard there was a better fishing spot far across the ocean, he didn't hesitate. He believed in himself, in his boat, and in the strength of his hands. He didn't ask for help. He didn't pray. He just packed his supplies and set sail. The journey began calmly. The waves were gentle, and the sun was kind. He smiled as the boat glided through the water. "Thank you, life," he whispered. "Thank you, sea." It was a peaceful moment, one of gratitude. But by nightfall, the sky turned gray. The waves grew angry. Rain fell like knives, and thunder roared across the sky. The man gripped the boat tightly, but it shook and cracked under the pressure. He tried to fix the holes. He shouted into the storm, "Please hold on, just a little longer." But the boat couldn't take it anymore. A loud crack split the air. The mast broke, and water rushed in. The man panicked. He held on to the broken boat with all his strength. "This boat has always saved me," he cried. "It cannot fail me now." Hours passed. The storm slowed, but the man was still holding on, floating in the middle of the sea, clinging to the broken pieces. Finally, he looked up at the stars and whispered, "God, help me." A calm voice echoed from the silence. It asked, "Do you trust me?" The man nodded, shivering. "Yes, I trust you." The voice said, "Then let go of the boat." The man froze. Let go. But the boat was all he knew. It was broken, but it had always been there. Could he really let it go? His heart pounded. He wanted to trust, but fear held his fingers tight around the wood. Finally, through tears, he whispered, "I believe." And he let go. At first, he felt nothing, just cold water. Then slowly, his body floated upward. And not far away, a rescue boat was shining a light on the water. He had been just a few feet from safety all along. He survived, not because he held on, but because he let go. Sometimes, what we cling to for safety is actually the very thing keeping us from being rescued. Faith means letting go, even when we don't understand, even when we're afraid. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Heart of Wisdom.